Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about Dr. Babasaheb.Ambedkar's speech, the speech of Babasaheb.Ambedkar, which he delivered on 28/10/1954 at Mumbai's Purandare Stadium. So the speech goes like this. Friends, you have gifted me an amount of rupees 1,80,000 rupees. But however, I am returning the amount to the managing trustee. As a matter of fact, as already declared, this donation is meant for celebrating my 60th birthday. This is only an excuse. The amount was contributed by you to build a public hall. You selected my 60th birthday as the reason for collecting money. This collection of money has been going on for several days. During 1942, I had to leave Mumbai due to my nomination as a member of Viceroy's Executive Council. Therefore, this voluntary contribution work was hindered. In 1952, I returned to Mumbai again. I took up this work, but due to bad luck, though the land was purchased for construction of public hall, it was leased out, and the lease did not vacate the land. Now I am telling you forthrightly, using all my wits, I succeeded in getting the Rent Control Act changed. Because of this, now the lease has to vacate the land and the construction of work will commence. Men and women of my caste have contributed their hard earned money. I am a barrister and I have been a member of the Executive Council. Therefore, I feel ashamed to accept this money on the grounds that I need the money for my medical expenses. Therefore, as mentioned earlier, this amount should be utilized for the construction of public hall. I declare that I don't want a single penny or paisa from this fund. Today, as I am sitting here, I am witnessing my childhood experiences as a flashback. My father took me along with him wherever he went, and I vividly remember whatever he has done to me. But one thing I would ask is there any evidence that I am 60 years old? When was I born? There are no records. It is because when I was 7 years old, my father left us and joined the Pioneer Battalion. At that time, he never thought that I would one day become great. My father did not record my birth date, though it was a small matter to get it done. But unfortunately, this was not done by him. Therefore, today I don't have any proof to say that I was born on any particular date. However, I can say something about myself definitely. I was born in Mahua, Rajputana, but I don't have any connection with the people of Konkan region. My father belongs to Konkan. After he got a job, he had to go to Rajputana. Therefore, it is believed that I was born in Mahua. Another thing is that I was born at the stroke of 12 o'clock noon. My father had left for work, and when my mother experienced labor pains, he rushed back. It appears that the infant's body was quite big. My mother suffered during the delivery of the baby. My father felt very sad to see my mother suffering. When the vet nurse came outside and told my father, "Come inside, you have got a son," the clock was struck at 12. Another matter is about the child being born at an inauspicious time. The astrologers pronounced that the child will bring misfortune to the mother and the child's mother will die soon. This made my brothers and sisters to look down upon me with contempt. They started feeling unhappy about me, accusing me that our mother would suffer due to the birth of his boy. Ultimately, my mother did die early. You will be astounded to know about my early life. Till I attained 12 or 13 years of my age, everybody believed that I will bring a bad name to my family. My family members thought that I will not achieve anything in my life. Meanwhile, I used to go around asking the local women folk to provide work for me, such as cutting firewood, etc. In the beginning, I did not show much interest in education. When my mother died, my aunt, that is my father's sister, looked after me. I contributed to work in the farmland, lifting stones and mud. I worked as a farm hand. I used to take water from the water taps and water the garden. Then I started working as a coolie, lifting heavy loads, lifting burnt out rooftops to be used as canal linings. Thus, my life began. When we were in Satara, Subedar's relative used to reside there. Heaps of rubbishes were thrown before their houses, cattle dungs were heaped over them, and there was a tree which grew on it. I was good at tree climbing, even monkeys were not good as I was in tree climbing. Now, of course, my leg have become weak. I used to climb those trees and sleep on the branches. Whenever I felt the urge to climb the tree, I used to climb and jump down on the heap of cattle. Then plague epidemic raged in Satara. People were dying. I survived, but people started cursing me by pointing their fingers at me. That this boy is not dead till now, though plague is raging everywhere. That was the situation I faced. The notion that by birth I had imbibed certain good qualities to reach the present position is false. If I will remember my early boyhood life I led, I feel that at most I would have become a good natured person. But I had my own natural qualities, what made my life journey change and how. I will tell you the reason now. Everyone has a guru, but I have three gurus. My supreme guru is Buddha. During my 11 or 12 years of age, I remember that my father's house was a religious center. At the same time, it was also an educational center. My father loved education. Likewise, he was a follower of religion in my childhood. He implored me to read Ramayana and Mahabharata. By reading those books, they had great impact on me in their own way. We are poor, but we must not be afraid. Why should you not get educated? My father used to ask me. I passed my matriculation exam. In spite of my father's refusal, my neighbors, with the help of Dada Keluskar, decided to felicitate me. My father said that by such felicitations, this boy will think that he has become a great man. However, the felicitation ceremony took place. Dada Keluskar presented a book of Buddha's life history. By reading that book, I obtained new knowledge. Maruti, Sita, Rama went to the forest on hearing the accusation of a washerman or dhobi. Ram, forsaking Sita, Krishna having 16,000 wives, did not inspire me. But after reading a book of Buddha's life story, I felt that I should read more about Buddha. Buddha's philosophy created a permanent impact on my mind. I believe that the salvation of this world lies in Buddha's philosophy. If Hindus want their country to survive, they should adopt Buddhism. This is what I have been telling them. My second guru is Kabir. My father was a follower of Kabir. Therefore, Kabir's sayings have greatly impacted on my life. In my truthful opinion, Kabir had understood completely the innermost philosophy of Buddhism. Nobody is great in my perception. I have not addressed Gandhi as Mahatma because Kabir in one of his poems says, when achieving humanism itself is difficult, how is it possible to achieving Mahatmahood? My third guru is Jyotiba Phule. He is a real guru of all people other than Brahmins. Further, I have three gods to worship. Some worship Maritai Devi or Khandoba. My first god is knowledge. Without knowledge, humans or humanity cannot possess peace and position. Everybody should be able to gain knowledge. It is like an ocean. Buddha had told that Buddhism is holy. There is no inequality. Shramana, Bhikkhu, Brahmin, Bhangi, outcast, whoever he may be, they are one. Small streams of rivers, whatever their names, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, Ganga, or Godavari, all these rivers flow in different regions. After reaching ocean, nobody can say that this is Godavari water or this is Ganga water. Likewise, my organization is like an ocean. Here, there is no caste or religion. Everybody is same. Just as food is necessary for man, knowledge is essential for him. Without knowledge, what can we do? Today, India has 90% illiterates and Burma has 90% literates. The reason is that Brahmins forbade us in providing knowledge. Our people were told that the stone is our god, therefore, knowledge becomes darkened and we worship stones. We had no free atmosphere to secure knowledge. I am mad after knowledge. In my house at Delhi, I have books which no Brahmin has got. I have a total of 20,000 books. Is there any Brahmin who has these many books? Show me. Thakur Company has maintained my account which shows the debt I owe to them for purchase of books by me. Wherever I can purchase books on loan, I stop my car to buy them. This madness is for gaining knowledge. This type of madness everybody should possess. Assume that a beloved person lives very far off. Then the lover, despite the dark night, without caring anything, in the middle of night runs to his sweetheart's house to reach her. Whoever loves books, he becomes priest of knowledge, and I crave for knowledge for 24 hours. My second god is self respect. I have never begged. My aim is to create my own life. I have to create my own people. Due to Dr. Paranchape's guidance, I agreed to teach economics in the college. I was asked to teach only lessons. I can teach only 4 lessons, and hence, if you agree, you can give me a lecturer's post. Otherwise, you leave me the way I am. Because I have to serve my own people, for this I need a lot of time. During 1948, I lived in a rented room eating only groundnuts, but I did not stop serving my people. I did not aspire for a big salary. I found out my own path. Some people took donations to build houses. A friend of mine had taken a loan of rupees 47,000. He repaid the loan when he was presented with a purse. I don't want to do such a thing. I would like to be myself and serve my people. I never aspired for a government job. Whoever Governor General was appointed, they remained friendly with me. I never begged for any position. I might have asked a favor on behalf of my friends, but can anybody show me wherein I have made any request in a small piece of paper as a proof? I wanted to become a member of Executive Council. I achieved my ambition. I am not getting any salary, retirement, or provident fund benefits. Under British administration, I had encountered opposition from Congress once. Therefore, I would like to tell that nobody should bow their heads. I have such a burning self respect that I think that even God is not equal to me. My third God is morality. I did not ever steal for my selfish needs. I did not ever commit deceit. I did not commit any sin. If I remember, I did not commit any wrong things. I feel proud. I visited England several times. I did not drink or smoke. I don't have any bad habits. The things which I love most are books and clothes. Protecting morality is the best achievement. I have achieved it. Thus, I have 3 gurus and 3 gods. All these three have greatly influenced me. From the power of these three, I have reached the present glory. I am only a medium. My complete development is due to these 3 powers. Therefore, you all must follow them. Today, you have felicitated me. This is not honoring a person for his achievement. Symbolically, you have honored these 3 gurus and gods, and you have become blessed. Therefore, you have arranged for this function, hence, I agree to accept this gift of money. From 1919, ever since Gandhi's entry into politics, I have been in politics. There was no agreement with him. We have conducted many protest actions. They may be Mahad Water Satyagraha or temple entry protest. Even then, nobody showed any sympathy on us. Newspapers published cartoons on us. No press correspondents came to us. From 1919 to 1942, I was the editor of Proscript Bharat newspaper. I had sent a newspaper to Kesari, daily published by Bal Gangadhar Tilak Pune. I had sent a bill for rupees 3 being the cost of advertisement, but they rejected it. I called the Times of India, but they reacted like, where have these beggars come from? They grumbled. They did not publish my advertisement, but today newspaper correspondents crowd me to obtain a statement from me. This is today's position. Our protesting activities have gained prominence. I am ever grateful to the Dalits. Due to Dalit support, I have been able to achieve success. This is the result of my 30 years struggle. Dalits are fighting heroes. They can fight, they can renounce. No other people can do this. Therefore, in my view, I have to repay their gift. Some may call me as a casteist, but I have great respect on my birth caste. You have contributed much for the all untouchables to reach this exalted position, and you deserve the credit. Women as illiterates lived in dirty ways and manners. At that time, these women used to call me Brahmin. We need not become Brahmin, thus they used to say. Today, the position is different, but we have not still achieved great heights. We are in crossroads. We are trying to climb a very sharp, high mountain. We do not know when we will be slipping down. Even then, we have to learn this vicious situation. Leadership disputes are to be ended. Help public causes. Thousands of institutions are helping their members. Kokani Brahmins, Deshastha Brahmins, Saraswat Brahmins, Prabhus, and all other Brahmins have built their institutions. These people have sent their own students to England for higher education. They have secured big jobs. Keeping view of all these things, we will collect rupees one from everybody. We can do wonders. At most, I may live for another 8 or 10 years more. By seeing Baba Sahib is there, we need not worry is not correct. I want to quit politics. You yourself must try to liberate with self strength and selflessness. You carry on your work. I would like to see in my lifetime what you have done and achieved. I cannot see what you have done after my death. This is my firm call to you. So, this is the speech of Babasaheb.Ambedkar which he delivered on 28/10/1954 at Mumbai's Purandare Stadium on the occasion of his 60th birthday celebration. Was published in Brahujan Voice, a monthly magazine, and translated by F.S. Jaganappan Navar. Hubli. The Kannada version was published in Pustaka Mane, a monthly magazine, in April 2010 edition. Editor Sri Harihara Priya. The English translation is done by Agumbe S. Natraj. So, what do you think about three gurus and gods of Dr. Babasaheb.Ambedkar? Let us know. Thank you and have a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious day.
ಜಾತಿ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಬೇರೆ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಯಾರು? ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಪುಸ್ತಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಪುಸ್ತಕದಲ್ಲಿ ತಪ್ಪು ಬರ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಒಪ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾ? ಒಂದಿನ ನಾನೇ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಬರೀತೀನಲ್ಲ, ಆಗ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅವರ ಸಮಾನತೆಗೆ ಸಂಜೀವಿನಿಯಾಗಿ ಅವರ ಪರ ಭಾರತದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ